Hey, EJ, how y'all doing? Anybody miss me? No? Alright. It is what it is. I've never missed, but it's okay. It's fine. Now, yeah, I'm back, but there will be some changes. I won't be uploading every day anymore, sadly. I know it's so sad, but don't cry, okay? It's fine. It's okay. I just need time to come up with ideas, alright? And I also have some burnout, but nobody cares about that. Most likely, I'll be uploading once a week, maybe a couple times a week. I don't know. It just depends, really. But anyways, you see the title. Yeah, I'm talking about ancient amphibians. But before I bring up these ancient amphibians, I should explain what an amphibian is. Now, an amphibian is a warm-blooded animal that spends their time in the water and on land. Most of the time in the water, though. Now, one interesting thing about amphibians is that they can breathe through their skin. But in order for that to happen, their skin must always stay moist so they can take in the oxygen. Which is why, like, after a storm, you will usually see frogs in your backyard. Because, like I said, they need to stay moist. But keeping their skin moist also means if they're dry, that means they will die. Look at the bars. If an amphibian is dry, it's going to die, you know. Yes, sir. Sign me to a record deal. Nah, I'm not a rapper. Let me stop. So obviously, if I'm talking about ancient amphibians, I got to start from the beginning, which is Ichthyosaca. Now, this is the earliest known amphibian ancestor, and not only that, but according to fossil records, it's one of the first four-legged vertebrates. Now, these amphibians lived in Greenland during the Devonian period. That is very, very long ago, specifically 370 million years ago. Yeah, dinosaurs weren't even around. Now, they were about 3 to 5 feet long, and this amphibian most likely ate fish when spending their time in the water, but ate small lizards when spending their time on land. Alright, next amphibian is Brachiosaurus. Now, this amphibian looks like a crossing between an axolotl and a salamander, even though an axolotl is a salamander. That makes zero sense, I know. But they lived in Europe during the Carboniferous to the Permian periods, and they were about 6 inches long and possibly weighed about a couple ounces, and they possibly ate insects. Alright, next amphibian that I have is Triadobatrachus. Now, this is currently the earliest ancestor of frogs, and they lived in Madagascar during the early Triassic period. They were about 4 inches long and possibly weighed a couple ounces, and obviously these animals were insectivores. And one thing that you may notice is that this frog has a tail. Yep, these frogs had tails. Knowing these days frogs don't have tails anymore, it's incredible how frogs started off. Alright, next amphibian is Prionosuchus. This is so weird. Like, look at it. I don't have to say why. Just, like I said, look at it. It looks like it got kicked out of the crocodilian lineage. Straight up. It really does. Now, they lived in South America during the Permian period, and they were about 30 feet long and possibly weighed about 1 to 2 tons. And they most likely ate fish and other amphibians. But I promise you, this is not a crocodilian, this is an amphibian. Crocodilians popped up about 100 million years later. So if you would like to learn more about crocodilians, ancient crocodilians, you should really check out my video about ancient crocodilians. Yeah, I'm back. Oh yeah, the self-promotion is still here, baby. Alright, so final amphibian that I have is Paleobatrachus, another frog on this list, and the final amphibian that I'm talking about, as I said. This frog lived in North America and Europe during the Cretaceous to the Miocene epoch, and they were about 10 centimeters long, and they most likely ate invertebrates like insects and crustaceans. Usually frogs live on land and in the water. However, Paleobatrachus only lived in the water, so this was a fully aquatic frog. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all. So I'm out. I'm glad that y'all waited. I don't think y'all waited, but yeah, like I said, I'm out. Peace.